Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. The address here. Welcome to this video, which is part of the series Road to 1400 ELO. So here you're watching a game again with me as Poseidon and my opponent as a Chinese Fuxi, if I'm not mistaken. So here, pretty simple what I could say about my build order. As you know, classical build order. The idea is pretty clean. Yeah, Fuxi, I was right. Pretty clean to have a fast age up time. On those ELO level, I believe fast age up is quite important. Because sometimes reacting to rush is a bit complicated for me, so I prefer as well to have the possibility to put pressure pretty fast, since putting pressure and having a proper scouting helps to make your opponent lose correct control and push him to a certain panic mode and ensure that you can get the leverage on these mistakes that they can do. So pretty simple, having a lot of pigs already. It's pretty nice. So Chinese, more or less. If I see the meta, the meta here about the Chinese gods, they're usually not building a lot of army early on, using the Kwafu for a second TC, and that's a bit what I'm trying to do here. Is I'm aware of that, so they usually, it costs them a lot if they would need to do anti-cavalry unit, and on top of that they are pretty slow. So Poseidon is a good god against them, I would say, especially on those levels. In terms of other things that is important in my opinion is TC's positioning and gold mines. Here you have some gold mines close to the base. Nothing really protected really well up until now, thanks to a TC, especially gold mines. So I would say TC, from what I've seen until now, doesn't provide you a lot in this map for now. Now I continue to scout. I would say that the relics I've seen here are mostly benefiting buildings. Building HP for my god as Poseidon is not really something I value, because when they destroy my buildings, I have to admit I receive some free militia, so it's not really what I want. And as you can see, I'm already protecting myself from any type of rush. As you could see, protecting the gold, and ensuring that he cannot really enjoy himself on with free reign on my gold miners. Because sometimes you think you protected your gold mine by putting buildings, but the range of the unit is big enough, so in fact you find yourself pretty in pain, because not only you slow down your unit to come, but as well you have missed to protect it properly. So now we'll try to catch his pioneer. So far now he's scouting my base, seeing what I produce. Anyway, it's not a secret as Poseidon that I'm gonna produce EPs. Okay, we got one of his guy. Checking directly if there's someone on the TC, because the Kwafu is build them pretty fast. As you can see, I'm still managing a bit my hand, making sure they die close to the resource where you can deposit them. Checking everything. Still on his hand. The backhand here haven't been touched yet. Have to keep this in mind. Okay. Heavy on wood here. Doesn't mean much for now. Maybe misallocation of resources or second TC or big production of buildings.
Ναι, τέκτον, έτοιμοι.
He builds a lot of pioneer against my cav. I don't think that's a really good move. Keep having an eye on the TC. Gathering more.
Πρόσεχε, μάλιστα.
Here, as you can see, I kind of try to ensure I split properly my economy to because when I'm raiding, I'm focused on the raid, which means my macro based for my economy is not going to be that good. So that's why I anticipate this by splitting really my guys, my villager, to ensure that they will keep be producing once the food will be totally collected. So now, hurting a Kwafu. I find out the Kwafu passing is not that good, so they are pretty easy to block. That's a really bad thing for them, so if you're playing China, pay attention that escaping your Kwafu is not an easy task. So now, the goal is for me to keep him in his base, and by constant attack, back and forth, poking him like that. First, I disrupt maybe strategy, making him think clearly. And at the second time, I have map control, which means when you will run out of gold, which is about, depend the civilization, but I would say if you're playing Greek is about 10 minutes. Starting at 10 minutes, you can see depending the civilization, but for Greek usually it's 10 minutes, especially for me because EPS is quite heavy on gold. Oh, now, as you can see, I guess it's halberdier, which are anti-cav unit, but honestly I feel they are only good for this. So, he's not bad, he's scouting a bit what's happening here. I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's trying to get on this TC. So I try to set up a bit unit here. So now my goal is to age up, because obviously he's in his base. Producing more unit means I would have to dive into at some point. This is not the strategy I think is the most clever right now. Still doing poking, living, because if he continues to produce more halberdier, then at some point he won't have much of a push power. Here, a good way to disrupt his gold. Okay, I'm not killing much, but in Kwafu, so bad passing. He's so big, so he can't. And for me, it's quite a good catch here. That's great for me. If I don't mistake, he's equivalent to 4 villagers, or I mean 4 Greek villager. As you know, the Chinese villager are pretty. They're gathering resource much less efficiently than than Egyptian even. So it's just. Yeah, you see. So now I'm expecting maybe him to be. I don't know exactly what could be strategy right now. I think you're gonna have trouble maybe to do secure gold mine. So my point now is to say, okay, first I need as well to secure my gold mines, because as you could see in one of my previous game, when I'm being countered in terms of raiding, I lose a lot of efficiency because I kind of, as myself, I am in a panic mode, so I don't want to go through there, so I'm just saying to myself, okay, better build walls right now. Anticipate that as well I'm gonna have a need for a second gold mine. So now I'm just like put buildings to ensure that you never fall behind in terms of military population. Now is gonna be close to have access to Baule, which is their fortress, which means white cavalry, which means he's gonna be able to do some raiding on me. So now increasing the speed with the unique technology of Hermes. Okay, I'm really surprised he didn't react better on this. Okay, leaving quick. So, as you can see, he's starting to get low on food in his base, so he's gonna have to go out. Honestly, the healing on the calves is really awesome. There's really a lot of So now, as you can see, continue walling, spamming buildings. I think 4 on wood now is a bit... It's not enough. I should have a bit more. 6 would have been better. Okay, and now I see second gold mine. Exactly what I expected. A lot of low HP villager. Some nice catch again. Fufu. And better not overstaying here. Big myth unit here. Better pay attention to those. And the white horse cavalry. Heavy. So even invested in it. Slowly and surely walling, ensuring that I never catch off guard. As you could see up until now, because I didn't try for a second TC, I have enough guys on wood. 4 is okay, but with Poseidon, I would say that spamming building is good as well. Is kind of acting as a stamp that can be attacked and used to delay some pushing power from your opponent. So now I spread myself a bit everywhere, but I think honestly, as you can see, my limit in terms of APM, I'm not that good, and I need to scout more a bit. I see he's in another gold mine now. I'm just checking. Is he still on there? Has he put a lot of things here? Okay, he put all of his army. So is not likely to have a secondary gold mine on the back. Counter raid here. But you see, walling early now has helped me to act properly, not overreact to those cavalry unit that coming my way. And honestly, I don't even need to send as many as him. I mean, just 2 is enough. No need to overreact. And now, because he's doing as well this, which means being busy attacking trying to raid and trying to escape as well, I'm just thinking, okay, I have free way to go to this. And of course I have the bronze. He's not willing to give up. He mostly have Laonia, which is really not the proper unit here. I really don't know why I did this, but So I'm just now have to do a free reign on it. Attack, 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 and it should work for me. And if this works well, then it means it's blocked from the gold. Okay, now. The thing that he's putting so many force here and not having his army pushed back, it kind of tells me that he doesn't have any secondary gold mine. He just do all in here, and obviously his pioneer against my cavalry is not gonna give him a good end. I mean, I don't know how I can overcome this. And now, yeah, you can see. GG. I think he really it falls to the fact that secondary gold mine, no walls, and nothing to really counter my caps. That's why I give him advice. As you could see here, he asked me, "How can I do against Poseidon?" And you need to wall up, especially on your secondary gold mine, and have at least a ball of pikemen that ensure that I cannot just at the free raid there, because my pushing power here was mostly made of EPS. Yeah, I'm telling him he gave me map control. Yeah. So sometimes you could see I'm telling him that even in Age 2 he can bother me. And even if they are slow, a pack of 5 units sometimes do the trick. You do it with pikemen. They are not as fast as the spearmen of Egyptian, but still it does some work. So in terms of resource, are pretty similar, and after a certain time goes up. Yeah, here as you can see. Mostly have it took too much wood, I think, as well. But honestly, GG from him. It was nice to play against him. And yeah, beats the archer. Yep. I know it could be tough for Chinese, but usually you see them do a second TC pretty early. If you play well, maybe with another god, because it's a bit tough for Fuxi, I admit. But with another god, you can at the early stage of the game, your myth unit are more than enough to repel any attack. Yeah, tell him just cause idle time. You don't need to kill citizen to have a win. Just, villager. Causing idle time does the job as well, because it's pretty, at the end, it's pretty similar. Killing the villagers is of course kind of a bonus. Anyway, it was really nice to talk to him. Guess I forget, should have told him earlier to check the channel. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Hope you will hi to him if he's watching. And yeah, I told him you could have the analysis of the game. Could like I see my point of view and see maybe what he can improve for next time. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you did enjoy it, and don't hesitate to do all the stuff on YouTube, subscribe, like, whatever. And I hope to see you next time pretty soon. See you guys, bye.